Hi everyone, welcome to Peter Jones Magic. Today I'll be talking about Airbnb and how my friend from Australia here, Allan Cuevas, started his Airbnb. Alan, how long have you been living in Hungary?
I've been here for about 6 years, living here 6 years now.
Do you like what do you like the best from Budapest?
Uh, that's a,
Not non-Airbnb, so non-business
I
wise.
don't know, it's a nice chilled city. Like it's small. It's got good food. Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good livable city. It's not too big. Like I came from London, so coming here was was a nice change. Yeah.
Great, great. Can you please explain how you started, just in one or two sentences, how you started the Airbnb here in Budapest?
I got into Airbnb by mistake actually. I was living in this huge apartment, beautiful apartment in the 7th district, and it was time to like either stay longer or renew the lease or go somewhere else. So instead of just like going somewhere else, I had the idea. I was teaching English at the time. I needed some extra cash, so I had the idea to manage the property for the owner. So I did like a quick business plan, and I did some calculations, and I kind of figured out, well, if I manage it for him, even after paying me, he's going to earn more money by putting his flat on Airbnb instead of putting it on a long-term rental. And that's how I started. That was my first flat. I
Wow.
sent him the proposal. He agreed, and that was my first client. And we still have that property today, and it's a beautiful property.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. How much more do you think you can earn, or a person can earn doing Airbnb than renting the apartment out long term?
It really depends on the market. In Hungary, I mean, if you're going back 3 or 4 years, you could earn double the amount of money that you were like. So if you could rent a property for €1,000 for a long-term rent, the owner would get like €2,000 in rent on Airbnb after paying the manager, after paying cleaning fees. These days, it's between 20 for our market in Budapest and Hungary. It's between 25 and 50% higher than long-term rentals. So it's still good. It's still worth it if you're interested in earning more income with your investment property, and you don't want to do the work, and you want to give it to a manager. You can still earn like more income than what you would on long-term rental in 99.99% of cases.
Cool,
Yep.
cool. And you were telling me about your five key elements for your successful Airbnb business. Could you please explain that?
Yeah, so I mean, when you get to starting, I mean, you manage 180 properties. We manage like 40 at the moment, but really, when you start managing and you turn it into a business, there's kind of five key elements that you need. You really need to have like the mindset. You need to start thinking like a business owner. Like a lot of people get into Airbnb business and they start doing everything themselves, which is just the wrong mindset. You need to think like a business owner. That's number one.
So mindset, yeah.
So you need the right mindset. You need simplicity, and this applies to any business actually. A lot of entrepreneurs especially, they love to overcomplicate things. They say like, look what I created, it's so complicated, look how good I am. But that doesn't work really in business. It's more difficult to make things simple, to keep things simple, than to make them complicated. If you can keep things simple, there's like a real elegance to that in business, like keeping things really, the concept simple, everything simple. If you can do that, it's going to make your life simple, and you'll actually have more freedom running your business as well. Instead of doing your business every day, being chained to your business, you'll have more simplicity in your business.
Okay, so number two is
Number two.
Simplicity.
Number three is you really need to have the right structure. You really need to know how to structure your business in the right way. So you use, we talk about people as assets in the business, and it's all about trying to use as little assets as possible with the highest level of quality, highest level of service. And with that, you really need to like structure things correctly. So the third thing you need is structure.
Okay.
Obviously, with any business, if you want to automate things, if you don't want to be there every day dealing with things on a daily basis, you really need to systemize things. You need to have systems in place. McDonald's is a great example. That you can drop a 14-year-old employee in there. They do training for a week and they know how to do everything in the business. The business is like a well-oiled machine, and that's like one of the best examples of like business systems. They've really built a system. They can just apply that business anywhere, and it works exactly the same. Wherever you get a Big Mac, it's going to be exactly the same wherever you go in the world. So
Yeah,
you need to have systems.
that's a very good example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing is you need is PPP, which is you need policies, you need procedures, and you need processes for your business. And if you have these things, if you have all of these 5 elements, then you can start to have like really you can actually start to have a business that kind of that runs without you.
Okay. So so the 5th one consists of 3 things: policy, procedures,
yes, and processes.
Yep.
So you need to have your systems, but you need to have policies as well. Like what happens when if A happens, what happens if B happens? What happens? What's the scenario? You need to have procedures as well, and then you need to have those processes. Like if I do this, where should I go? And then if this happens, where should I go? You need to have those processes in place.
Okay. Well, Allan, thank you so much for sharing these things. If anyone's interested in finding out some more info or some secrets, how to improve Airbnb, how to start your Airbnb business, Allan has an Airbnb Academy on Facebook and on the web, and he's also visible on under Allan Cuevas. Okay, if you have any questions, you can also just write on the description below on my channel, and then I'm happy to send you Allan's contact there. Thank you again, Allan.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.